We tested 7 SSL plugins, tried as hard as we possibly could to get them to null and to match the hardware. Here's the results. We have a control channel, and we have a test channel. The control channel has the hardware on it. I'll give you a quick little overview of the routing. So we have our control channel, which has the hardware, SSL 611EQ on it, right here, this guy. And then we have our test channel, which has the phase flip for the null testing, already initiated. And then it has the digital to analog to digital loop, the DAD loop. And that's just a loop through the converter. That way we have the converter sound baked into the testing. Whatever I grab and copy down to the test channel, we should get a null. Pull this up. Bingo, we got a null. And that's what the hardware inserts in, guys. So you can already see that the hardware on the SSL nulls way deeper by default than the Neve. Just like before, we'll go ahead and get a baseline null reading with the hardware engaged. We can see without the hardware engaged, our null rating is minus 70.6 dB. That's an insanely deep null. So I'm going to go to the hardware real fast, make sure I'm fully zeroed out. By default, it's in brown knob mode. All the switches are out, and we're just going to pop this in. This is just going to be this delta of the sound of the 611 EQ. And we're going to call that null rating our baseline for our testing. So here we go. So what you're hearing, that's the delta. So that's just the sound of the hardware being passed through, no EQ being boosted or attenuated. And our baseline null rating is going to be minus 34.6 dB today. So we'll call that the baseline. Same exact rules as before. We're going to say that if it can null down to minus 34.6, it's a perfect, you can swap them out. Like at that point, you don't need the hardware in your mixing. 50% of the way there or closer, we're going to call it an emulation. If it doesn't make it 50% of the way there, we can't call that an emulation. So that has to be reskinned and called something else. Our emulation line today is minus 17 dB, or minus 17.3 dB. Those are our rules. We can begin the testing. First thing we got to do, we have to dial the bass tone with the hardware. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back to a chorus, that way we can dial up the low end. We've enhanced the sub on it a lot. I've carved out like some soupiness on it, brought out some of the string clank, and a lot of like the 900 girthiness of the bass.